Was the Messiah meant to suffer and die? Yes. Here are the relevant Old Testament prophecies. The Messiah shall be bruised, and I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your seed and her seed. He will bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel. Genesis 3:15. The Messiah shall be cut off. And after the 62 weeks, an anointed one shall be cut off, and shall have nothing. Daniel 9:26. The Messiah shall be betrayed. My close friend, in whom I trusted, who ate of my bread, has lifted up his heel against me. Psalm 41:9. The Messiah shall be betrayed for 30 pieces of silver. And I said to them, so they weighed my price, 30 pieces of silver. Zechariah 11:12. The 30 pieces of silver shall be used to buy land from a potter. And I took the 30 pieces of silver and threw them to the potter in the house of the Lord. Zechariah 11:13. The Messiah shall be abandoned by his disciples. Strike the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered. Zechariah 13:7. The Messiah shall be like a silent lamb to the slaughter. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before its shearers is dumb, so he opened not his mouth. Isaiah 53:7. The Messiah shall be scourged, struck on the face, and spat upon. I gave my back to the smiters, and my cheeks to them that plucked off the hair. I did not hide my face from shame and spitting. Isaiah 56. The body of the Messiah shall be mutilated. Many were astonished at him, for his body was so disfigured, even his form beyond that of the sons of men. Isaiah 52:14. The Messiah shall be reproached, shamed, and dishonored by his enemies. Reproach has broken my heart, and I'm full of heaviness. And I looked for sympathy, but there was none, and for comforters, but I found none. Psalm 69:9, 19-20. The garments of the Messiah shall be parted. They divide my garments among them, and cast lots for my vesture. Psalm 22:18. The Messiah shall be numbered among the malefactors. He was counted among the transgressors. Isaiah 53:12. The hands and feet of the Messiah shall be pierced. Dogs have surrounded me. A band of evildoers have encircled me. They have pierced my hands and my feet. Psalm 22:16. The ribs of the Messiah shall be visible while on the cross. I can count all my bones. They look and gloat over me. Psalm 22:17. Many shall watch the crucified Messiah from a distance. My loved ones and my friends stand apart from my plague, and my neighbors stand far off. Psalm 38:11. Some of those watching shall mock the crucified Messiah. He has trusted on the Lord. Let him deliver him. Let him rescue him, since he delights in him. Psalm 22:8. And I also became a reproach to them when they looked upon me. They shook their heads. Psalm 109:25. The Messiah shall be given vinegar to drink. They also gave me gall for my food, and in my thirst they gave me vinegar to drink. Psalm 69:21. The Messiah shall cry out in the height of his suffering, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? And why are you so far from helping me? Psalm 22:1. The dying Messiah shall commit his soul to God. Into your hand I commit my spirit. Psalm 31:5. The body of the Messiah shall be pierced with a spear, and they shall look upon me whom they have pierced. Zechariah 12:10. Not one bone of the suffering Messiah shall be broken. He keeps all his bones. Not one of them is broken. Psalm 34:20. The Messiah shall be buried in the tomb of a rich man, and he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death. Isaiah 53:8-9. The Messiah's sufferings shall be a sin offering for the world. But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we ourselves are healed. Yet the Lord willed to crush him, and he has put him to grief. You shall make his life an offering for sin. Isaiah 53, 4-6 and 10. The innocence and death of the Messiah shall one day be proclaimed to the world. They shall come and shall declare his righteousness unto a people that shall yet be born, that he has done this. Psalm 22, 31. The life of Jesus Christ, as recorded in the Gospels, fulfills all these prophecies and many more. And we today continue to declare his righteousness and his glorious death and resurrection to all the world. Christ is risen. He is truly risen. Alleluia.